Well. I'm back again, and welcome again to Free Your Mind and Your Ass Will Follow. Now, last episode I told you, man, the 70s culminated with me going to the penitentiary. Wow, what a surprise. I was kind of shocked too, man, because dig how they do. I go to court, I know I'm going to trial, right? I get convicted. They say, well, we're going to sentence you in 30 days. So I think I'm finna go back home, right? Nope, they revoked the bond. Now I got to go to the county jail. Now, me and some of the guys, we used to talk about people going to jail. The main thing we used to hop on was how we heard the stories about people getting raped when they go to penitentiary, right? So first thing we say, man, nobody gonna fuck with my booty if I go up in there, right? Man, I found out that one of the first things they do when you go to county jail is mess with your ass. It's called strip searching, or it was at the time, right? That's where they would load a whole bunch of detainees down in the basement and make you take off all your clothes, every stitch. They would have you standing there and start off one shoe at a time, shake it. One sock, shake it. Right sock, shake it. Shirt, take it off. Pants, take it off. Drawers, pull them down, take them off, shake them. That's when I remembered how valuable the lesson our mom used to tell us, boy, make sure you always got clean underwear on in case you get hit by a car. No, make sure you got clean underwear in case your ass go to jail. Because they was talking about them dudes, man, look at them shit staying in that boy drawer. I was like, God, dog. Now you standing there naked, facing face forward because you don't want to look down. You don't want to look at somebody else's penis, right? Really don't want to do that. So now, then they tell you, take one step forward. Take a step forward. They say, turn around. You turn around and say, bend over, spread them. That means you got to bend over and open up your butt cheeks. Then the police come down and look up in your ass one by one. I'm thinking, man, what kind of job is that, dude? Go by looking in a man's ass all day long. I bet some of them officers in therapy right now are going to see the therapist. Therapist saying, well, Officer Jones, what seems to be the problem? Well, I keep having nightmares. But what kind of nightmares, Mr. Jones? Man, I keep seeing booties dancing around, man. Big booties, little booties, brown booties, white booties. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'll just bullshit. But probably, man, because it was traumatizing to me. Very degrading. But I had no choice. I was powerless. So I got through that. Then I get up on the tier, man, and I'm waiting sentencing, man. I'm in there getting ready to go to penitentiary. You know, we exercising, lifting the little water bucket. We doing curls with it one night, right? All the push-ups we could do. I'm trying to get ready to go down there because I realize that I'm a little dude for real, so I better try to buff up, keep him up off my ass, man. You know what I'm saying? So now, I go to court, man, they give me a 4 to 5, right? So that means the most I got to do is 2.5, you know, max out at 2.5 years. So, okay, cool, man. So now, go down to a place called Joliet. It was a holding center where they would classify you to figure out which penitentiary you suited for, right? So I'm down there, man, I'm waiting, man. So then finally they call me, right? And they say, Mr. Hall, which penitentiary would you like to go to? I say, duh, I don't want to go to penitentiary. It's very funny, Mr. Hall, but you're going to the penitentiary. So they say, now look, because you have a Class X felony, you only have a choice between maximum security. So you have Menard, Pontiac, or Stateville. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I don't want to go to Stateville because I heard a whole lot of horror stories about that, you know, the street news. Now, I don't know nothing about Menard. So I figured Pontiac, yeah, Pontiac, all the young folk down there, you know, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to know somebody. Plus, I know how to box a little bit, man. So, yeah, I go to Pontiac, man. They sent me to Menard. I said, Menard? I ain't know nothing about it. And then, what made it worse is that people that had been there was telling me about, man, that's what they sent all them white boys, man. The skinheads, the bikers and stuff. And you know, I come up through the 60s with all that racial shit. I'm like, man, you got to, oh, Lord. So, okay, man, so I got to, you know, bristle up, man. I got my little jailhouse walk that I done established in the county. You know how we, you know, get there once you go in there. So, man, I'm buckling up, I'm ready, man. So, now, I'm in the cell with a little dude, right? Now, this little dude, he got a little rank amongst one of the organizations, so I feel I'm cool in here, man. But then, now this is a lesson in some of you young folk. I could braid my own hair, right? Because I used to hang with a lot of girls, you know. So I'm going to tell you something. You know how to do stuff like that, man. Keep it to yourself. Because look here, I'm in there, so I twisted up my hair, right? Because now, you know, my little perm done burn out. So I'm trying to get my hair together, give me a fro again, right? So I'm twisting my hair. Then my celly, he looked at me and said, man, you braid hair? I said, oh. So I said, yeah, I could braid my own, man. He said, man, no, man, why don't you braid my hair for me, man? I said, man, I'm not, dude, I don't know how to braid it, man, but all you gotta do is try, man. Now, the boy had it alone, right? Then again, I don't want to do it, man, because there's, there's stigma, man. I'm doing another dude hair. But he kept on, man, and he was so insistent. Then he threw that card on me, the homie card. Because we both from Chicago Heights, right? Oh, man, we homies, dude, man, come on, man. Hook me up, Joe, I got a visit coming up. Visits come, you try to get your glamour together. Man, so I succumbed to the pressure, man. I said, all right, man, all right. So look here. This dude gonna sit on the floor and pat the bed, want me to sit there, he gonna sit between my legs. No. You sit up on the bed, I'm gonna stand up, dude, do this here, right? So I'm doing it like this, and I'm twisting this shit. And I got it together, man. I got through that shit, man. Damn, boy, just degradation after degradation, man. So then, the day finally come for me to go to penitentiary. God dog it. Boy, that was the longest, loneliest bus ride I ever took in my life, man. We come out there, we shackled up, they run chains through you, they got a bucket for you to use the bathroom. I'm praying like God, I ain't got to use the bathroom, because boy, you be riding and pissing in this bucket and hit a bump and pee on somebody, that's your ass. I said, oh no. So I held it, man, and it was a long ride. Menard, way down on the border of Kentucky, man. I'm like, what the hell? But that ain't it. It's also located in a hole in the ground. I mean, in a hole in the ground. You talk about if hell is down there, I done been there, Jack. We down in the center of the earth, man. And we get off that bus, right? We chain together 2 by 2. And big old white police with them smoky the hats and them shades on. All right, pad up, get in line. Man, I'm getting in line, man. I'm walking, man. Everybody out there looking. Then I found out, I really realized how little I am. Because this dude down there big as hell, man. They swole up in there. And I'm like, oh, Lord, man. God, dog. So then we go through here, man. Now, all them stories about people getting raped and all that. Then I start looking at how little I am. All that stuff running through my head. And my first cellie happened to be a big old homosexual. And when I say big, I mean big. This dude, man, we were talking, this dude told me he was in there. He got 25 years for throwing a trick out the window. I said, oh, Lord. So I'm up in there with this dude, and he gonna ask me which bunk I want. I say, the top. Now, I got some kind of jailhouse sense. I'm not getting in that bottom bunk. You coming at me, Jack, you're gonna make it hard, boy. I'm gonna be kicking and screaming and everything, So I get up in there, man, and, I'm laying there, man, and then all of a sudden I hear some cat calls, like, woo, wait, let me see that, man, woo, look at that. And I look down, man, my cellie got bent over at the bar with his pants down, opening his ass, and they down there looking at that shit. I'm, what the fuck is this here? Now, I couldn't hide, man. I don't want them to see me in here with him. So, man, so what I do? I start laughing too, make them think I'm with them. I'm with y'all, dude. I ain't with him. Man, look here. So, needless to say, that night, boy, I got real religious. Because I prayed all night. I ain't sleep, dude. I just prayed, man. Please get me up out here. And I guess he answered my prayer, because the next day I got a job working in the kitchen, which got me out of this cell and moved me to another deck, right? I said, thank you very much. Now, here we is, penitentiary. Now, this is one of the oldest penitentiaries they have in Illinois, right? Somebody told me it was there since the cowboy days. But it's made out of straight up iron and stone. It used to get so hot in the summer, man, they used to break the windows for air. Then the police be late fixing them in the winter, so you just freeze. You understand? These the conditions. But what I found out in the penitentiary too is that pimping still go on. Revelation. Where I found out, man, look here. One day, man, me and my cellie, we in the cell, Jack, and this little old shiny dude. I think because he was dark, maybe he was oiled all up at a bald head, and he's shiny and dark, but I could tell he was kind of, running, because the way he walked, right? This chum had a shirt tied around his waist, some tight-ass shorts, right? And, he walking down there, and he's switching little ass balls, right? So my son said, come here, Sally, check this out. He stick his mirror at the bar so you can see what's going on. So we watching, man, the little boy walk down the hallway, man, and stopped at the cell and bent over. Come to find out, the boy had a hole in the back of his shorts, right? So he been over at the bar, man, and we looking at this dude. And I said, man, I don't want to see that shit, man, going on. But then he get through, man, and he switch his ass back past the bar. He got about 5 pack of cigarettes, right? So I guess he done went down there and turned a date, right? And I'm like, God, dog, you got to be kidding. Boy, look at here. Man, I found out that if you stay down here for 6 months and don't get a ticket, that means don't get no trouble. You could transfer out to a medium security penitentiary. Needless to say, boy, I was on my best behavior, child. I ain't, man, get no tickets, nothing. 6 months passed, I get a transfer. Now this is where I see the psychology of the penitentiary. Now I left there. They done scared me to death. Less freedom, restricted like a mug. I get down to Logan, a place called, and it was like a college campus, man. Green grass and trees and shit. They had a real schoolhouse and whatnot, man. I was like, oh man, it's cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, man, hey Jack, I like this here, man. So now, here I am down in Logan. I'm chilling, man. People, you know, getting in touch with their glamour, creasing their pants and all this funny stuff. And I'm going to school, feeling a little better about myself. But then I found out you can go to jail in jail. Because I got into it with one of the officers one day leaving the schoolhouse, female officer, right? She said something that I thought was smart. I give it back to her, right? Oh, that wasn't a good idea. When I get back to my unit, I hear it like they used to call it gurney, big ass bucket with, and it's rolling toward me and they say, hey, Mr. Hall, but call my number out, pack your stuff. For what? You going to SAG. SAG? For what? Now that's what they call, it's called segregation, where they take you out, call it the hole, and put you away for it, you know, when you messed up. And I say, what? And they told me about the girl. I say, oh man, that fat, oh. So now here I go. I go to SAG. So they had me in there for like 10 days, man. When I got out of there, needless to say again, I was on my best behavior. So I skated through that bit. I went to school, I got some college credits, man, and I'm just full of it, man. When I get out, boy, I ain't coming back here. God dog it, I'm going to school. When I get out, I'm going to continue, because I found out, man, I still have brains, Jack. And now if I want to stay at the penitentiary, I better use them, man, and give myself a legit job and just become a straight up squat. Okay? So these were my intentions. However, you know how them bright ideas come. I still had hood in me. So when I got out, I must have saw my mama maybe about a half an hour, and then I was off and running back to the hood. Now, this is how the story continues. I didn't stop to try to change me. No, I went through the penitentiary, scared to death, get out though, and run right back to the hood. But I don't want to go back to the penitentiary. That's insanity, man. That's what I call insanity, man. See, you ain't got to, you know, be on drugs to be insane, man. You know? However, that's what I did, and needless to say, I was going back. But not before I took some more lumps and bruises. So now, I got to leave you again. I want you to continue to follow me, because next episode, this is when my so-called disease got worse. Peace.